All right. One other thing that I like to do here as we go into these collection releases is to get our searches ready. Right. As soon as we know what these collections are, finding out of price collections is something that I love picking up on, but that time window is very small. Chances are it's not going to stick around for very long. So got to make sure you're ready for it. Got queens for sale and UPIX. I don't want to use, I think I used most of my USD. Yeah, I used the rest of it to finish my True Sav collection. And I'm not even going to get the reward for 20 days. Go figure. I'm just kidding. That's the new update. That's why I did finish it during that, so I could see how it worked. All right. The current floor at the moment is around 5,900, which makes sense because the minting floor last night was around 5,900. It usually just kind of piggybacks off of one another. Now we're basically at the minting floor from last night. This is going to keep going up until the floor mints out. Man, Meeks 98 is just ripping them out there. It's obviously might have interesting prices he was able to pick up there. Wish I could get those prices. USD floor, don't pay attention to this one because this dude's in jail. So that one doesn't matter. We've got to skip that one. 450 is the next one. Make sure that you're looking in Queens. We do have the USD flood starting to hit the markets as well. Remember, there's always a USD flood that happens 7 days, 14 days after. 3 days after are the the higher ups. But I mean, the 3-day one, that's not going to be enough. And they generally, for the most part, the executives and chief execs don't dumpster a huge amount of them on USD all at once. They do tend to filter out of them in a smart way. So, I mean, there's a reason they've assumably earned their way up. But I did see one very interesting shift over here in Glen Oaks. Now, one person that we track a lot, just because it's like tracking the S&P 500, Wales, Abdullah. I mean, what's this dude sitting at? 1.7 billion? 14,000 properties. Basically owns all of this area. Glen Oaks is basically hers, theirs, whoever Abdullah is. They own it. And the ones that aren't will probably get snatched up. All these big ones. That's Abdullah. This is Abdullah. Over here, Abdullah. Whenever Abdullah starts snapping up properties, this is like when Goldman, like think of yourself sitting in the pits, right? Using trading analogies because that's what I know. And you see, you look over your shoulder and you see Goldman trying to hide under the radar a little bit, but really picking up a lot of contracts, a lot of shares, really buying them up. Trying to do it under the radar, but buying them up. The last time that happened was in Pacific Heights, and that ended up being a limited collection. I'm just saying. So Glen Oaks is already stupidly expensive. And that's because there's barely anything here. And there are very few properties left. The ones that are not even in bounds there. That's 90,000. Yeah. So, I mean, it's incredibly expensive here, but we're seeing the whales, so to speak, move into this zone. The last time that happened, it ended up being a limited collection. We've already been kind of talking about this area as a heavy spot. Another area in terms of node potential, because nodes usually drive a lot of value. Kew Gardens, whatever it is, has a shot at being a very interesting spot. Another area was over here in Rego. Where did it go? Rego Park, over here in Alderton. On Alderton Street, this coil is another one that is a possible node. I've been flipping properties inside there a couple times too. So there's a couple of them that are setting up. I've also heard from folks saying that if Kew Gardens ends up being a collection, they might move their node over into Briarwood, Jamaica Hills, Holliswood, some of these over there. You'll notice my approach has been very buckshot. Just 3 here, 5 there, 4 there, 3 here, 4 there, 5 there. I know it looks like a lot, but when you zoom in, it's 2 there, 2 there, 6 over here. Might want to sell some of those, but it's buckshot. I don't know which collections are going to land, but I'm going to try to grab as many as I possibly can. The rest of them mint cheap as you possibly can in those zones, so that you can sell at the floor if they don't land in collection. That's the goal. Those mints are 5K, almost no risk. If collections hit good, we can still sell them for 5. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like when we're looking at, yeah, it was Loyal Doyle talking about Rego Park. I definitely flipped a few inside there when that live stream was going on. Hey, you got to have your ear to the ground if you want to make money, you know? But I totally agree with you 100%. This is where Queens, once this sells out, I mean, look at all of the other floors in all of the other markup floors. Minimum 140, 150%, except for people dive bombing to get cash and UPX. Even buying at the floor at 5,900 or whatever, you know, selling them at $5 later on to fundraise Spark, you'd still be selling underneath the floor. Chances are the floor in a month is probably going to be 8,000 or 9,000. If I had to wager a guess, maybe like upper 7s, lower 8s is where I'm kind of banking on Queens landing on the floor. In the near future, at least. So to me, anything in the 5s, 6s, 6s is starting to creep up there. You know, I know there's still some wiggle room, but you know, 6s are starting to push the boundary a little bit. Like, I can still USD those out, I guess, but it never feels good, you know. All right. 3 minutes to collection release. We've got 3 minutes to collection release right around the corner here. See what they want to do with this. Got the announcements from Upland loaded up, locked and ready. I'm going to be 100%. I am not even going to look at my properties. I do not care about my properties when the collections go off. I'll look at them in a second. What I'm looking at is which ones are rare, which ones are ultra rare, and who still has them priced wrong. That's the one that I want. Okay. So I don't care what my properties are for the first like 5-10 minutes. That doesn't matter. Totally irrelevant. My eyes are over here ready to go. Well, and the Discord chat. So we've got to have that ready to go too. Here, let's do it like this. Got this and that. I don't know when it sizes it like this. Please resize. Ugh. It looks so crap. Thank you. This looks so much better when they're nice and jumbled up like that. All right, I'll leave it like this for now. And then we'll put the actual game over here. Yes, perfect. So I can't see my Discord chat. Wonderful. As planned. Let's move this down here. Maybe that might be a smart idea. Lift that up from the bottom. There we go. All right, we're ready. We're ready. 45 seconds. I'm on the wrong. I need the Upland announcements page. There. We've got live updates and announcements. Just seeing which one they're going to post it in. See which one has chat showing up down at the bottom here. 15 seconds. Good luck, everyone. All right, looking for typing down here. 11. No typing. No one's typing. Really? Come on, you're killing me. The anticipation, or no, sorry, the anticipation. Oh, Typing. There's X1. Get ready. There it is right there. Astoria, Douglastown, Forest Hills, Streets, Astoria Boulevard. Let's see, Queens Boulevard, Cross Bay, Beach Channel Drive, which is incredible because all of mine are collections. Yeah, baby. Woo! Queens Curator. Oh, man. Hang on, Queens Boulevard. Queens Boulevard, 120,000. Those are already gone. Cross Bay Boulevard. Oh, geez, those are already gone. Conduit Ave. That one's not. Oh, no, they're in jail. 27,000. I'm still okay with that. Oh, no, no. That one's gone. Yes, go. That one's gone. That one's gone. Oh, no, they all got sniped. Now it's up to 60,000. Oof. Oof. All right, wasn't able to grab any of those. Beach Channel Drive, I already own a bunch of those, so I'm fine with that. Rego Park ended up being one anyway. Rockaway Beach, Sunnyside. Do I have any in Rockaway Beach? I have Rockaway Park. Rockaway. So let's see here. Rockaway Beach. So now I'm looking at markup, right? I'm looking at markup now. The markup, the reason I'm looking at markup is because I want to buy them for collection pieces. The lowest markup they have is 153%. That's 1.9 million. No, thanks. I'm gonna skip on that one. How about Rego Park? Good markups, 212, 120,000s, 27,000, but it's 302. That's way too high. No, thank you. Astoria, any good markups in Astoria? 107. I already have 3 in Astoria, but that's a really nice one for a possible collection. It's already gone. Did I get the wrong one? Yeah, that's the one I want. 19.9. Right, from Nanic 77.26, yeah. That one. Nice little collection piece that I can add to the Astoria ones. That's actually slightly larger than my other one, which is why I'm willing to grab that one. That's a good price. 107s, nice. All right, hang on one sec. Just got to add that to my list. So I was not able to snipe anything. Sad days. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay, John. So effectively what I was looking for, as you saw there, was seeing, okay, where are the collections? Which ones landed in collections? I don't care. You notice I saw the one, I saw a couple of my properties, I'm not gonna lie, but I really wasn't looking at any of my properties. I still haven't really, and we got to go through them in a second here. I just got to mark this up. 19,900. This one is going to go in a collection. Yeah, baby. Okay, so now that we've got all these taken care of, I'm going to sell my smaller property here. That one is 2326. 2326. I got that one for 17,000. Actually, before we go selling anything, we do not want to make a mistake. So before we sell anything, let's get our collections taken care of. So as far as the collections are concerned, Looking at them, let's go in here. Do they load up? Queens might need to reload. Probably need to reload. All right, let me refresh the page. 51 properties in Forest Hills, baby. Nice. Good work. All right. Absolutely smashed that one. Incredible. 7 on Beach Channel. Yeah, the Beach Channel Drive one worked out really good. That worked out really good. Really happy that we went with Beach Channel. I was super tempted to go Rockaway Boulevard. I stayed away. All right, let's see. Go into collections. Queens, there it is. Now, I'm not going to do the original one yet. Let's go through these and get these. I've got my 3. See, this is why I do 3. 1, 2, 3. Done. Ba-ba-da-da. I believe I can still get the rewards from standards immediately, right? So, got that one. Beautiful. We got ourselves some Astoria. Now we've got to pick from these which ones were my biggest ones. This is why I spreadsheet everything. I pick my largest earners out of the bunch. Now, if you don't know and you don't have a spreadsheet, that's fine too. Just go in and click the 2, 3, like click on your property. It'll bring you to them, and then you can see which one earns the most in the collection. So this is 318.57 in collection. 29th Ave is 330. (45th Street, which is the new one that I just got, which is 306. And then my smallest one, which should be the smallest earner, which is 29th Street. I'm sorry, 2326. This one, 29th Ave. This guy right here, which is 283. So now let's say I want to sell this because I do. I don't need it for the collection. And I know that I don't need it for the collection, right? So we can put these ones in. I want that one. I want that one. And I want the new one that I just bought to swap out my other. So I've now got this collection. There's another 700 Upix. We'll get that collected. Now the last one in my Astoria, I can go back into the collection and I can see it. Right, so I can click on this one because I don't need it. And now what I can do is I can figure out, well, what's the pricing, right? I know all of this is in Astoria. We're in this area. Let's look at sale price. The lowest sale price, 15,500, 17,500, 17,500, 18, 18, 18, 18. And these are 150% markups. Let's look at the markup real quick. What's the lowest markup? This is a collection after all. Lowest is 107. So if I'm looking at that, they're effectively, if they lose 5% by selling it, they're only making 2%. I'm not okay with that. I need to make more than 2%. This is a collection property. So at least 15%, which is what 120 is, less 5% for selling fees. That kind of makes sense, right? So 120 would make sense to me. 17,088. 17,088 times 1.2. So 20,500. How much would I get if I sell it for 19,900 though? Because no, 20,000. I don't want it. It's a collection piece. Like, how can I get rid of it for less than 20% ROI? You know what I mean? 20,500. We'll list that one for sale. I'll mark that on my spreadsheet as for sale because I don't need that one anymore. Now, alternatively, you can also snap up the rest of those in that area and use those to sell for USD later after they sell out. So, Rego Park, I have my 3 there. This is why I buy 3 everywhere. We'll add those. Ba-ba-da-da. Do limiteds come immediately? No, I've got 7-day holding time on that one. So 2,300 for that collection. Beautiful. I don't have any extras. Sunnyside, I did not pick up. I don't think. Yeah, did not pick up any in Sunnyside. Hang on a second. Sunnyside, I think, was already expensive, though, if I remember. Yeah. Yeesh. Anybody selling for USD on the cheap? Nobody. Okay. Nothing there. Douglastown, I did not pick up either. Long Island City, I was not able to mint anything there. I was off in the lower parts there. Hollis Hills, Kew Gardens did end up being a collection. Rockaway Beach, unfortunately, I missed Rockaway Beach, but yeah, it is what it is. Didn't get Cross Bay Boulevard or Queens Boulevard. Beach Channel, though, boy, we got that one. Ooh, baby. Ooh, 2.24. Ooh, that's tasty. Ooh, that's tasty. Oh, whoa, that's tasty. We got 4. That means we got an extra one to sell. Oh, we got to love that. All right. So as far as the ones that we want to sell, I didn't get Utopia Parkway or Stockholm either. It's a little bit of a bummer, but Beach Channel Drive, my biggest ones should be 444, which is incredible, just as far as a number is concerned. That's a sick, oh yeah. All right. 4444 is going in this bad boy. Yes, sir. Next one on the list is, now this is kind of interesting. I'm actually gonna have to go through each one because the sizes are not comparable to the mint. 12007, what's the next biggest? This one earns, oh, how can I resist that? 44444. Oh, I just got done saying how I love that. Please don't be the smallest one. 12101, what do you got? Oh, this one's gonna be gone. Yeah, that one's definitely gonna be the one that gets dumpstered. And this one's probably bigger than that at least, right? Yeah, 330s. Yes. 12109. No. I sold my my other property, it looks like, in Astoria. That's gone. There's a nice little ROI there. Crap, which one was it? 101 was the small one. 007 is the good one, right? Yeah, that's the big boy. Well, not the biggest, but stop clicking on the freaking property. Put it in the put it in the collection. Okay. 21 days on that one, but I think that was what was that? 5,000? Ooh, baby. 9,200. Nice. 21 days, we'll get that one. Now remember, I've got one extra in there. Yeah, I know. 12101. So what is this currently selling at? Let's get rid of that. That is Beach Channel Drive, not in USD, just for sale in general. For sale in Optics. Sale price. Oh, ooh, 120,000 from 9K. Yes, please. You know, I'm gonna be nice. 117.5. See if we can get 117.5 for that. Now, we'll see if it sells. That would be amazing if that sells. That would be 101. This guy here. Just marking it for sale. Now, I don't think I have any of these, but just to double check, it's always good to be safe and look. All right, I don't have any other collections. So, you missed your calling being a real estate broker. Well, I mean, the metaverse is here. This is the new age. We're here. So on these, in terms of location, I did not hit a lot of them. Oh, thank you for the screenshot. I think that's going to open. Before I click the link, because it's going to open on screen, is it okay that it opens on screen? You posted it in general chat, right? Yeah, okay, so it'll be all right. All right, let's see here. Don't have any of the other ones. So this is why I like minting cheap, right? Because the other ones didn't land in a collection. So let me see if I show up on the list here. There's me. Nice. Lowest one on the list. Gotta like that. See if that'll flip out. As far as the other ones, Queens, regular base collection. Obviously, there's a bajillion and a half in here, so we're going to have to narrow this down a little bit. Before we do that, make sure to catalog all of your stuff, right? You don't want to lose track of your collections. You don't want to lose track of how much they're earning. You don't want to lose track of this stuff. I know it's boring, but I always get asked to show it on screen, so I'll just do it, and we'll go through it together. As far as the collections and growth, these are my collections, my collection calculations, and everything else to show me whether or not they're actually worthwhile. As far as adding collections to this, everything is based off of how much they earned. I've done a video on my ECR rating, but if my ECR rating dips below 0.01, unless there's a good reason for it, like sunset, I'm in that node, then I don't want it. I get rid of it. It goes down here in my collection whip and flip, meaning that I collect it, I gain my collection piece, I gain my reward from the collection, and then I flip it out because I don't want it. It's a bad earner. No thanks. So if you look at all of my earners on all of my properties, they are all above 0.01, if not above 0.02, except my sunset collection, because that's the only one that doesn't fit. So now there's a reason for that, because I'm only interested in earning the absolute most that I can from my collections. Otherwise, why would I collect them? It's a waste of my time. Along with that, I increase the value of all of my collections by building on them and adding more buildings to them, i.e. my Venice properties. Every single one of these has a townhouse on them. Eventually, all of my collections will have buildings on them. It's going to be a minute. That'll take some time. So the collections that we have, Forest Hills, that's going to be the first one. Forest Hills is a generic collection. I love that this one ended up being in there. That's so cool. It's a great earning one too. Before we get into the earning side of things though, we got to see what is the collection in and of itself. We're cataloging, remember, this is a blue collection and this is earning 1.33, 3433. So let's just take this one here and add it again. Those are calculations. We can delete that, delete all these. This does not have a townhouse on it. Okay, this 1.33 is the collection size, 1.33x. And this is Forest Hills in. So the first property on the list, 126 Greenway. Next one, 49 Overhill Road, and next one 30 Overhill Overhill Road. Check the stats. No, I don't want offers on that one. Move this over just a touch. Actually, move this over just a touch so you can see what I'm typing in. I know people are building their spreadsheets along with me creating it, so I'll just leave it there for you. 69, I paid $14,835 for it, and that is my purchase price, so that number is going to be real nice. The monthly earnings, it's in a collection, 238.66, meaning that this is a 0.016 piece that is definitely staying in the collection. Over 49 Hill, whatever, 49 Overhill, 45. 9675, 9675. We've got 155.65. That is a 0.16. You, my friend, have a spot in my collection. And 30 Overhill Road should be the exact same ratio because this is also a mint, kind of a smaller one, a little bit of a bummer, but whatever. 32, 6880, 6880, 110.68. Cool. After that, I want to calculate how much is it actually earning in total. All of these calculations are done for me automatically, but just so you can see what the math is happening here. I want to see, is it worthwhile? If I had to buy them on secondary, am I earning better or worse then? Like as an example, on Sunset, I'm actually earning 75% worse than I should be. It makes sense why. I bought these all on secondary market to go into the node and build properties. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So that's kind of something you have to deal with every once in a while. But most of them should be, 100 or 103, meaning that I bought them under mint. So I'm actually earning more than I should be from that collection. That's what I want to see in here. In this case, it's just 100% because, well, I minted it. There's not really much else that we can do there. So next collection piece, Forest Hills is done. Astoria is next. This is 1.37. 3536 right here. So we'll take this, pop it in there, delete all that, delete that. Astoria and Queens. And then we go into the pieces. My other piece already sold, so that was a very nice gain on that one. Nice little 20% ROI on the other Astoria property. Didn't mean to go in yet. There we go. 2324 29th Ave, 2339 29th Ave, and 3257 45th Street. Way to be different. This one, 27, 19224, 19224. This one earns 318.57. Good, good, good. Keep on trucking. That one will be next. 28, slightly different. 28, 19936, 19936, 330, 38. Perfect. And the one on 45th. I believe I bought this one on secondary, correct? 3257 45th Street. So I have it set so I can figure out if I'm actually earning better or not, or less. This one's going to be slightly less because I bought it on, I think I got this one on secondary so I could flip the other one out. 3257 45th. All should just be me. So here's the mint price, 18,512. There we go. 18,512. I bought it for 19,900. Now, the reason that's important to me is because I talked about it already. That's my ratios and my percentages, 306.77. So my collection return ratio is 97.65%. I paid basically 2.5% over what I should have, but I flipped my other property for a 20% ROI. So I'm okay with it. You know, that's fine with me. Good there. Astoria, taken care of. King of the Street, City Pro, Rego Park is next, but we're in the purples. Yeah. Oh crap. I can't see how much the return is. Does anyone have Rego Park? What's the return on this? One point what? It's hidden behind the reward. I can't see it. 1.7. Thank you. What are you doing to me, Upland? Come on. All right, 1.7. Thank you. We'll pop that guy right inside there. 1.7x. Delete. And delete those. Okay. 6917 Alderton Street. 6913 Alderton Street. 6919 Alderton Street. Can you tell what I do? I show up, mint 3, leave. Peace, I'm gone. This is 917 28 59 64 59 64. This is in Queens. Rego Park 1.7, 122.64. Okay. 6913 is next. Fantastic. And the final one. 30, 6390, 6390, and 131.39. Good, good, good. Astoria, or Rego Park rather, is done. And you said that was 1.7x, just to confirm again, right? In Rego Park. Sunnyside, awesome, thank you. Sunnyside, I did not have any. Douglaston didn't have any. Long Island City stayed away because I was minting Rockaway Beach Boulevard or Beach Channel Boulevard, which turned out to be a fantastic decision. Although kind of wishing I would have grabbed maybe some in Long Island City. I'm kind of curious. Are there any unlocked mint price non-FSA in Long Island? I've got to imagine no, right? Mint price? Holy moly, they are, but they're big mamma jammas. Whoo, baby. Can't buy them right now anyway. Hollis Hills, Kew Gardens, Rockaway, blah, 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 blah. All the sad ones that I didn't get. Crap. What do you know what the X on Beach Channel Drive is? I don't have that one either. I mean, I have it, but I can't see it. Is it higher? It's got to be higher than 2. So it's got to be over here. .24. You're a lifesaver, my friend. Thank you. 2.24x. Beach Channel Drive in Queens. Whew. Boy, howdy. 12007 Beach Channel Drive. 444 Beach Channel. And 12109 Beach Channel Drive. And we're selling this one. Hasn't sold yet. 117, huh? Nobody wants to nibble on 117. Okay. What about 112? You like 112? How about 112? Can I see 112? Let's see if we can get 112. I minted it for 9, so whatever. We'll see if we can grab that for those collectors out there. This is a really, I love that. 47, 16, 403, 16, 403, 44444, a 27 ECR. Yeah. Now we're talking. Definitely getting a building on that bad boy. 444. I'm going to see if I can fit an apartment on this one. I like that little corner one. I just don't know if it's big enough. 69, 24081. 65247. Whoops, that's not right. 24081. 65247. And then once I go through all these, I'll show you why it's important and why I keep track of these things, because this tells me my ROI, where it's coming from, what's worthwhile, etc. This is kind of a smaller one. 12215, 12215, 33096. A 27 on that collection. Beautiful. And I think that was the last one, right? Yeah. What properties fit this? The Queen's Curator, ultra rares. I don't know. No. Either way. So now that we've got all of these cataloged, we've got our chips. We can see all of the chips we already get. So when you do go in and you collect them, you'll notice you do still get the chips. Right? Before I had 1, now I've got 2. I had 8, now I've got, you know, I mean, they do go up. You just don't get the reward until the reward period expires. But now that we have everything cataloged, everything locked and loaded, now we can go back through the entire list of the remainder of the properties, take the ones that were on collections off, because we don't want to accidentally list those for sale. And then we can basically do with whatever we want with the rest. We still have to get this last collection piece, though. So Forest Hills, let me delete those on my spreadsheet. Get those off. I do not want to accidentally sell those. Astoria, I already flipped the 1. We can get rid of those. Got Rego Park. Which is there. Delete that. And all but the 1 Beach Channel Drive, which I have listed for sale. Okay. Now, what we can do next is we can figure out which property, and because all of mine are minted, I don't have any from the secondary market at all, I don't think. What we can do is we just want to hunt through and find the biggest ones for our base city collection. So whatever our largest ones are that are left over outside of collections. So 61 Drive, as expected, ended up being 1. So if I go into my collections, maybe. There we go. Go into there. 61 Drive should stand out because it looks really weird from the rest of them. There it is right there. 61 Drive. So that one's going in there for sure. 61 Drive, delete that off my for sale list. My next largest property, 14,000s in Holliswood. 14,000s in Holliswood. I think those are it. But my Whitestone properties didn't end up being in a collection. Sad day. And I didn't get the ones I want, so I'm not going to really build over there. Oh, well. Let's see here. Stockholm didn't end up being one. Oh, well. All right. I guess we just got to use that one then. So my next largest ones are two of them. They're in Holliswood on Foothill Ave, 8780. Oh, my God. We need a filter in this so bad. Okay, this is terrible. 8780 202. 8780 202. All right, well, I won't bore you with this side of things, but basically I'm just going through and I'm trying to find my largest collection pieces, adding them to the final Queens collection, and then deleting them off my list. Once I have a finalized stretch of properties that I can sell, then I can start dumping the rest of them and not dumping them, but listing them for sale and moving them and trading them and doing whatever else. I just need to find these last two and then we can go from there. But there it is, 8780. Oh, hey, someone bought my Rockaway. Woohoo! Minted for 9,000, sold for 112, baby. Booyah! There's a 1,000% ROI for you. On camera too, right when I was wrapping up. 8780 202 202nd Street. That's going on there. Congratulations to you too, man. You picked up a ton of them in Forest Hills, right? You hang on those for a week. Those are going to be those are going to be nice. You might be able to get some hype price right now though. My next one is 19848. All right. Well, I sold the Rockaway, or I'm sorry, I keep calling it the Rockaway. The Beach Channel Drive. We got that one off. We minted the extra one that completely bankrolled pretty much the entire expedition down there, especially with the others. Rolling out of Queens, we went into Queens with 660,000, I believe. I'm rolling out of Queens with 4 or 5 new collections. My Rockaway Beach Channel Drive property sold, so that one's gone. Still holding at mint value 572,000 UPIX worth of properties with 250,000 just sitting there in the bank liquid. I would say that this was a pretty successful trip into Queens. It worked out pretty well. I don't have a whole lot of liquid UPIX to go around, but we nailed a lot of collections, and especially a few folks in here picked up a ton of extras in those collection zones too. Phenomenal. So really, really good ROI on this. I'm going to have to do the review and everything to see where things are at and kind of see how everything landed. But overall, fantastic. Yeah. And minting with no lag in the day before with the speculation play in the secondary mark. Man, this one was just, oh man, chef's kiss, right? Beautiful move on this one. Worked out nicely. I'll just got to find this last property in here and then we'll get it going. But outside of that, if you have any questions, you know where I'm at, Discord, or shoot me an email. Hopefully you had a fantastic day on the trading side and on the collection side of things. What a collection. Have a great one. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks.